Oh, look at that. One great big, bright yellow. Holy crap, that's one big piece. Woo! Howdy guys, Jed with Scott Speed Shop as always, and today we got a pretty neat package in the mail. And let's first off and say this is only because you guys have made this channel what it is. What started out as something as simple as trying to preserve memories with my family and my loved ones and my great friends has turned into a channel with, this chair's leaking down. Never buy a Jegs rolly stool off the blemished rack. My cheap nature. I'm gonna need another one of them stools, Rob. But this thing's leaking down. It's freaking throwing me off here now. My point is, we have over 20,000 viewers now, and it's absolutely incredible. I remember when I hit 1,000, I never thought that would happen, and then the numbers just kept climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and here we are at 20,700 at the time of this recording. I think it's freaking incredible, and I've met incredible people. I mean, just some of the coolest people, and people I never thought that would become as good of friends to me as they are. And one of them guys is a really, great friend of mine. He kind of made the Indy show for us. I mean, there's so many great people who came to meet us at Indy, but there's one guy in particular, and that's my good friend Rob. And Rob, if you don't know who he is, he works for Jegs, and if you kind of step back, when we're building Dad's Charger, we had a bad thing happen with Jegs with buying a Mopar Performance Cross Ram that wasn't in stock, and it said it was in stock, but it really wasn't, and it was on huge back order, and we kind of swore off buying from Jegs like a lot of people did. We started buying from Summit and Speedway, anybody who had the parts in it. Well, I never really liked Speedway all that much. I never really cared too much for Summit because I've never been big into big corporations, big deals like that. But it was through Rob, through one simple email, god dang it, that he got me buying from Jegs again. And then through Rob, I was able to learn about the history of the Jegs company and the family, and even with the new investors coming in, I wear this hat, this Jegs branded hat, for a couple of reasons. One, I can't wear a trucker hat anymore, and well, Rob sent this to me. I've had this hat for almost 3 years now, and it's like a best friend to me. So Rob, just don't want to wear this hat. Thinking of you, buddy. But yeah, thanks to Rob, I have learned to love the company Jegs, and we buy solely from them unless absolutely necessary we have to buy from somewhere else. And we're really lucky right now because Jegs has offered us kind of a deal. And it's not like a sponsorship thing, it's part of a content creator kind of thing they're experimenting with. I don't know if we're the guinea pig or what, but I think they could have better choices than people, but it's because you guys watching the videos, they want the grassroots, down-to-earth folk, and that's kind of what we're all about. So thank you guys. You guys made this possible. Now, in no way are we selling out. I get full reign. If the products suck, I get to say they suck. But I've never had really a bad dealing with Jegs as far as the quality of parts. I use all their AN lines on all my stuff and never had a leak, never had an issue. I love their AN fittings. But what's inside this box is something I didn't plan on them sending me. And they sent this to me. I didn't pay a dime for this. It's kind of incredible. Dad and I have always kind of wanted one of these, and they sent me one to check out. So, enough rambling. Let's get into this thing. Safety first with the safety razor. Okay, that doesn't work. So this is a product you can buy right on Jegs' website. And there will be a link in the video description to this item, if you so wish to choose it. Oh, look at that. One great big, bright yellow. Holy crap, that's one big piece. Look at that. If you don't know what that is, That, my friends, is a parts washer. And if you've ever seen some of the crap we work on, like the dozers and the engine, some of the greasy crap we deal with, brake clean is not good for your skin, and neither is Purple Power or the degreaser, but it's much safer to handle. And in fact, when I clean carburetors, I use a mix of gasoline and ATF to clean them, and that's definitely not good for your skin, and it eats their gloves like crazy. So this thing is going to save our bacon in a lot of ways, especially with a guy who had skin cancer. Don't want to be putting a bunch of crap in your skin, so I'm going to take a deeper dive into this thing. We'll bring you over closer. Let's see what we got. Away with you, cardboard! That just made a huge mess. I regret that infinitely. Okay. Oh, that popped right open. Wow, that's nifty. It's like already done. I mean, what else do I need to say? I mean, it's all there. I mean, I was kind of expecting more of a you assemble it kind of thing. Okay, there's the legs and stuff and the electronics and whatnot. I like this. I mean, sorry guys, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. That's freaking nifty. I like that. I am easily amused. Where'd my safety razor go? Okay, we got electrical stuff. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Give me something electrical. Okay. We'll set that down. We have one of these things. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a piece of paper in here. Oh yeah. Instructions. 20-gallon parts washer. Alright, we got a whippy thingy. You can slap people in the face with this, but probably don't want to. It's all shiny and chrome. Look at that. Ooh. I am not hamming this up for the camera, I promise. Alright, we got some legs. Ah, I like legs. That needs assembly. I have the garage completely tore apart, so that way I can make room for this. So, I'm going to get this thing assembled, and I will catch back with you guys in about, I would like to say 5 minutes, but it's going to probably take me a couple hours to put this together. I'm kind of an idiot. Okay, let the stupidity commence. Alright, there's instructions there, but who needs those? Alrighty, so she's assembled. And what a unit it is. Daggone. And yes, I assembled it like this because I'm lazy. It's 37 degrees and raining today, and it was 70 something yesterday. And yeah, I don't want to be on the ground. Concrete's cold. I don't like working on concrete. So now it's assembled. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to put it, because either going by the lathe out front where you can always see it, which is where I would like to put it to display it, because it is this bright, beautiful yellow piece of machinery or equipment, or it's going behind my toolbox where we won't hardly see it ever, but it might fit there better, because I also have my crappy welding table that I use as a catch-all. It all depends on what's going to fit where. So I will see you guys in a brief moment. Enjoy the break. Alright, so you may be wondering where we put things. Well, as it turns out, my catch-all is literally the same size as the parts washer, so we'll put the clutter where you can't see it no more. And let's just see. See, you're walking in, and bam. That actually looks pretty good. And actually that works out really well, because this sets up against my bench. And yeah, it's perfect with the lathe right there. So I was trying to figure out how this thing went in here, and it's actually incredibly simple. I like this. They idiot-proof this assembly. Let me just show you. One-handed. Oh, I can't. Hang on, I gotta put the cord through. Okay, now that I'm not an idiot, put it through there. Bam, installed. Now, just to prevent myself from doing something stupid, I'm probably gonna run a little bead of silicone on that edge right there, and probably just some within instructions not to do that, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I don't want parts cleaner flying all over the floor down there. Sweet. Oh my God. Echo. Oh man, you guys have no idea how much fun I'm gonna have over here just going echo. Sorry, I am giddy. Okay, this is kind of cool. Thank you, Jegs. So before we really conclude this parts washer, we have Anna. Anna, say hi.
Hi.
She's behind the camera because I tried cleaning my Super Trick wheels. That's a no-go. It doesn't clean. Get stickers and old tape residue off. So don't expect your parts washer to do that. By the way, thanks FedEx for losing all the degreaser for the parts washer. Annie, you can look at the parts washer over there. That's where we're looking for it. So we've been actually
yellow.
cleaning one of my 215 turbo valve covers, and its parts washer is actually pretty handy. I mean, this was completely covered in crap. I mean, it looked like this guy right here, and this is all dirty, nasty grease. So we're gonna go ahead and set that bad boy down in here to let it start soaking while we continue to clean this one. And once they're both clean, we're going to check back in and let you know. Of course, the whole value of a parts washer, it all comes down to what kind of fluid you're using. And we're using kind of a off-brandy Purple Power by Zepp, which is probably very similar to like what the Jegs fluid is. Yeah. So just pretend like there's a Jegs logo there because I'm sure it's the same stuff. Typically, that's what they use as industrial cleaners. So we're going to let those guys soak, and this thing's actually been pretty pleasant. The only thing I don't know about is my pump comes on. It pumps really good. It's got good pressure, but after a while, it kind of surges a little bit, and now we're not surging, so there it goes. I don't know if that's supposed to do that or not. I've never had a parts washer, but I mean, the thing works fantastic. It's plenty deep. Like there's two valve covers in there. Man, you're a terrible camera person. But it's doing the job. I took the tray out on top so they can sit in the bottom. Maybe I need more fluid. I don't know. The dumb instructions here, I just refuse to read. So maybe Anna will read these and tell me I'm doing something stupid. So we're going to keep cleaning these, and we'll check back in after a while. Alrighty, so here's those 215 valve covers we started on yesterday. They look brand spanking new inside and out. Both of them, for that fact. I just pulled this one out of the tank and washed it off. I mean, I'm quite impressed. The major benefit of having the parts washer is the fact that you ain't getting crap everywhere. And like I say, we want to clean up this 215 bell housing. Well, we could sit here and grind on it and eat a bunch of that stuff, or we can just dump it right on in there and start letting it soak, just like that. Let it soak, start scrubbing on it, and it'll look brand new too. In fact, let's do that, and we'll show you when we're done. So after about an hour of scrubbing, that's what we're left with. That was done completely by hand with steel wool and some brushes I bought at Walmart, some little cheap Hyper Tough guys. I didn't use the steel one because it's aluminum. This thing is incredibly light though. It turned out freaking killer. I mean, it looks brand new. And I'll tell you what, some people out there might be like, well, a sandblaster would do just as good of a job, and you are right. What you got to worry about with a sandblaster is keeping your media dry. And a parts washer, it can be wet. And plus, I may be alone on this, but I do not like the finish that sandblasting leaves. It leaves that dull kind of gray, just like on that Dominator right there. It had been sandblasted, and I mean, you just can't get that kind of finish with a sandblaster. At least I've never seen it. So, I mean, a little bit of hand scrubbing. That's how I've always cleaned my parts, is by hand anyways. It gives you a good opportunity to go through and inspect every single inch of the part. And with a sandblaster, you don't really get to do that. We got some imperfections in the casting, but this thing looks freaking brand spanking new. I'm pretty freaking stoked with that. Where's the clutch fork? We're going to have to soak that thing next. Overall, and by the way, if you don't want a parts washer, Jegs does have a sandblaster too. I thought about it just for cleaning up that tunnel ram. Whoever painted the interior of that thing purple, I don't know what your problem was. So all in all, an amazing job. And I bet you once we have like a proper parts washer solvent, it's going to be much better. Because right now it's basically just Purple Power.
And, well, it only does so good. By the way, the pump was cavitating because I did not have it full enough. We added more fluid, more water, and now it runs really strong. Oh, there went a brush. So yeah, works really good. Really happy with this. I recommend it. I mean, it's just that simple. I highly recommend this product. Hopefully FedEx doesn't lose your solvent if you buy the kit. But yeah, seriously, it's a good unit. It ain't leaking at all. Anything that's down here, I mean, I didn't even tighten the drain plug in the bottom. Anything that's down here is for me. I didn't put any sealer on the side. It ain't leaking at all. Dad and I, we're all really happy with this unit. We've cleaned a lot of parts already. There's that super trick. It actually cleaned it way better than I thought it did, quite honestly. Scrape all that residue off. That thing's going to look brand new. At least that half of it. So yeah, if you guys need a parts washer, you know where to go. So as always, guys, thank you for checking this one out. Go check out Jegs if you want that parts washer and all the other cool stuff they got. And, well, it's pretty cool. So, as always, guys, thank you for checking this one out. And I look forward to seeing the next one. So take care, as always, and bye-bye.